Meredith Willson continues our good news of 1938 with one of the best tunes from the Jeanette MacDonald Alan Jones musical, The Firefly, The Donkey Serenade. Of stars here on stage 30 tonight, but there's one star who was here before any of them. He's made a picture with all of them, I guess, and there's not one single one of them that hasn't learned something from him. Tomorrow, his latest picture, The Bad Man of Brimstone, will open in your favorite theater, and he's here tonight to tell us a little about it. Wally Berry.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy.
They tell me Brimstone turned out great, Wally. What kind of a part do you play in it?
Well, let me see. I guess I play one of those tough guys.
Well, how tough are you?
Well, I was tough enough to shoot myself in the leg. They call me Trigger Bill. That's when the picture starts. But along comes a young fellow named Jeff Burton that's going to clean me up. And who do you think he turns out to be?
Who?
Well, my own son.
Oh, I see.
So I can't be tough with him. Can't shoot my own kid, even though he's aiming to ruin me and my gang.
Well, that's quite a situation.
Yeah, that's a great spot. The boy doesn't know I'm his paw, so he beats me up and I can't do anything about it. The worst part of it is that I got to fight on the side of the law and order just to help him. Well, I finally become a sort of a mayor, and one of the big scenes of the picture is where he's trying to arrest my crooked sheriff, Blackjack McCready. Both of them, my kid, Jeff, and Blackjack, are standing in front of a bar about to pull the guns on each other. So here we go.
You Blackjack McCready?
Which I'm the same. You're the new marshal, Jeff Burton, huh? I've been craving to meet you for a long while.
Blackjack, it's my duty to order you just once to give up them guns.
Make your fight.
Okay, if that's the way you want it.
Drop them guns. Drop them guns. I'll kill the both of you.
Stay where you are, Bill.
Keep out, Bill. This time I'm doing it my way.
There's neither of you doing nothing. Me and Trigger Bill, I'm still a head man around here. Any shooting at either one of you starts, so I'll finish.
You told me you killed this fella, Bill.
Well, what about it?
You lied to me.
Of course I lied to you. I felt like lying. I reckon I relish it. Better start relishing it, too, Blackjack. You're getting bigger than your boots.
Get out of the way, Bill. I'm going to start shooting.
I'm standing right here, McCready.
Get out of here, Bill. I don't need your help.
Jeff, you hold your jaw. I've had enough of you horning into my town. What'd you have to come back here for anyways? You don't belong here.
Your sheriff's resisting arrest, and it's my job to take him.
You want your first job to be a murder? Now stand where you are. I'll get the shooting irons from Blackjack.
Well, I'll
here.
make it fast, then.
Give me them shooting irons, Blackjack.
Now, wait a minute, Bill. Just don't come no further, because I'd just as leave kill the both of you together. You ain't getting by with this twice.
I'm getting by with anything that I've a mind to. You remember this one thing. When you pull them triggers, it'll be the last move that you'll ever make because I'll throw my brand into you before you hit the floor.
What are you making this fight for?
Got them details waiting till after the election? Sure. I'll tell you about this later. We can show Brimstone that we're honest citizens. That any of our party can stand a legal trial without fear or favor.
You see sense in that.
So you're surrendering to the marshal, Blackjack. McCready, justice has got to be done.
Oh, all right.
I knew you'd say it my way, Blackjack. Marshal, there's your man.
That was mighty fine, partner.
Well, thanks, Tenderfoot. How long would you say it took that scene to play?
Well, about 3 minutes, I guess. Why?
Well, you know, Jim, it's not right. Nobody's ever seen those people who work behind the scenes. Nobody ever hears about them, but without them, no picture could be made.
Yeah, that's true, but I guess there's not much you can do about it.
Yes, sir, it is. We can at least give the public a chance to meet them.
Yeah, well, I think that's a swell idea, Wally.
Well, that's what I thought. So I'd like to have you meet the man who made the sets for The Bad Man of Brimstone, the art director of MGM, Cedric Gibbons.
Thank you, Wally.
Ah, a new Cedric Gibbons, Tell me, Cedric, what do you think is the most important person connected with the making of pictures?
There's no question, Wally. The scene designer. No doubt about it. What would a movie be like without sets?
Well, a picture like Brimstone, nature made all the mountains, trees, and things like that.
But unfortunately, Wally, nature didn't make those things according to script. So we even had to design and build nature's handiwork. We had to fix nature up the same as any actress, so she's camera-proof.
So a designer can make a tree, too, huh?
Certainly.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we've got to build whole cities or towns. I don't suppose you gave it much thought, but how do you suppose the town of Brimstone found itself on the MGM lot when you were shooting Bad Man of Brimstone? We built it. Planned it just as if we were building a real town where people actually live.
Well, too bad some of those props weren't as real as the town.
Which props do you mean, Wally?
Well, in the saloon, you know, the bottles.
Oh. Well, we're only worried about the camera. If a substitute for the real thing photographs as well and is more economical, we use it. In this case, what was in those bottles photographed perfectly.
Yeah, you should have tasted it.
You're not supposed to drink the props, Wally.
Yeah, well, don't worry. It's the last time. Well, Cedric, I'm glad you were here tonight. I wish I could bring all of them, like I said before, hundreds of them that you never see. As for Cedric Gibbons and myself, I like to say so long.
Ted Pearson, there's that good old smell of coffee again. Must be coming from that old Maxwell house right across the way.
Mm-hmm. Sure is appetizing, isn't it, Jimmy? Let's invite the folks in, shall we, to have a steaming cup of Maxwell House coffee?
Yeah, it's a swell idea, Ted. Yeah, let's all go over and enjoy again our favorite custom. A cheery, friendly cup of Maxwell House coffee. And while we're about it, this is a good chance to say Happy New Year to everybody. May the year 1938 bring you health and happiness and prosperity. And Meredith, while we're in for a cup of Maxwell House, how about a tune?
We pause now for station identification.
KFI, Los Angeles.